Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we are at the very end of the month of February, and that means that I am wrapping everything up in terms of reading. I asked you guys in one of my previous videos if you want me to make a recap of the month, and the answer was affirmative. So I have decided to make a recap of the month of February, and I am actually kind of having mixed emotions when it comes to the reads of this month. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into the video. February started with me reading this Urdu novel called Jannat Ke Patte by Nimra Ahmed Niazi. I will also leave the link of the review of this book in the description and also up here at the bubble, information bubble. And this was an incredible read. This was my second time reading it, as I told you earlier as well, and I had a blast reading this. I read this in 1 week, not exactly 1 week, but 8 days, and I am really proud of myself for doing that because it's hefty, as I have told you multiple times. But it's incredibly well written and it's amazing, honestly. I had a great time reading it, and I enjoyed this book, reading it the second time, way more as opposed to reading it the first time, because so many things are happening in this novel. It's a spiritual novel, but at the same time, it's also obviously a fiction, and also it's kind of a suspense novel as well. So it was really fun finding out all the mysteries and trying to think of what the possible result could be. I was reading it for the second time, so I knew some things, I knew the foundation of things, and I knew some basic things, but also as it's huge, I forgot a lot of things, and I literally made notes in my phone because I was so confused while reading it, and I was like, okay, let me just write things the way they are, the way I am thinking them. So I made these notes, and by the end of the novel, I was literally laughing my head off because I was so confused, and it was apparent through my notes. So yes, I had a great start to the month of February. So I was done with this book in the first week of February, and honestly I was so excited for the books that I had selected for the month of February, but apparently the books had different ideas. I started the second week with The God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy, and I have also done a book review of this, which is going to come out really soon. And this book was the winner of the 1997 Booker Prize. It was a decent read. I enjoyed reading it, but I also have certain issues with the book, with the theme. And even though it's written really, really well, at times it was pretty taxing read because of the issues mentioned in this book. And it also uses a difficult vocabulary. So I had a decent time reading it, I'm not gonna lie. For the third week, I had The Sisters Grimm by Mena van Praag, and you saw the review of this book probably last week, or not exactly last week, a couple of days ago actually. I will also leave the link of the review in the description box down below. And it was also a decent read, not exactly a really exciting read, I would say, but towards the end it is. So it's basically a story of 4 sisters who are born on the same night, on the same day, to different mothers. So basically they are stepsisters, but they don't know each other. They have no clue whatsoever. And as this book is a fantasy, there is also this alternate universe which is called Everwhere, and the girls basically are the citizens of that world. I don't know how to explain it, but yes, you got the gist. I actually got this book in the Big Book Box subscription last year, and I didn't read it last year, so this was a part of this year's February TBR. And for the last week of February, I have this, The Story of My Life by Helen Keller, and I am supposed to read this book, but honestly, with the choices that I made this month, I am really, like, my energy levels have dipped from here to here, and I'm so bummed. Like, I was so excited to read at least 4 books this month, but unfortunately, for some reason, I am no longer in a mood to read, and I think I am pretty okay with not reading books once in a while. And but I feel like it's so early on in the year as well. Like, this is just the second month, even though it feels like it has been a year already, but we're not talking about that. And that's why I think that it's so important to choose great books when you are trying to read as many books as possible. But I just wanted to get done with all my old books before jumping into the new books that I have bought. And honestly speaking, I was looking forward to reading this, but I don't know, all of a sudden I'm not in a mood to read it. I am being completely honest here because I don't feel the need to lie to you guys or say that I have read the book, but in actuality I haven't. So I don't know if I'm going to read that book or not. And that's my recap for the month of February. I made some not so good choices with the books that I had selected. It was a decent month, but I am actually super excited for March because I have some great books in store. The video of my March TBR is going to come in the next couple of days, inshallah. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Click on the notification bell if you haven't already. And with that note, we have come to the end of this video. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do that by clicking the red subscribe button down below. And you can also follow me on Goodreads because I have recently made an account there. I will leave the link in the description. You can also follow me on my socials, Instagram and Twitter. The links are in the description. The handles are on the screen. And I will see you guys really soon, inshallah. Till then, take care. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.